Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and hi, we are from Group 3. We would like to present and we choose the topic Dimension of Change in Perspective Organization Development. Before we start our presentation, let me introduce my team member and also myself. My name is Zahila binti Haji Ahmad. The second one is Arina Natasha binti Abdul Rasid, and the third one is Fatina Zura binti Anwar. Now, let's start the presentation. For our slide presentation, we would like to explain and share the information of our topic, starting from introduction. The second one is level and characteristic of organizational change. The third one is what could make this change successful. The number four is factor that contribute to making a successful change. And also we love and we like to summarize about this topic. What is dimension of change? The characteristic of an innovation that interact to define an innovation's impact within an organization. Dimension can include form, scale, sequences, and intentionality. To understand a change management from an organizational development (OD) perspective, you have to know what OD it is. OD is more formalized, systematic, and planned change or restructuring that likely affect all level of the organizations. It is typically used to improve production, performance, efficiency, and profitability. One distinction between organizational development and change management is day-to-day operations is that structural audit often involve hiring of outside consultants. A company hires consultants to come in and objectively analyze the organizations, work with company leaders to set improvement goals, and also implement action steps to help the company reach those goals.
Okay, my name is Fatin. Today I will presenting the level and characteristic of organizational change. Okay, first individual. Okay, change can occur at the individual level when people learn new skill or develop working through mentoring, coaching or education and training. Second, group or team. Okay, change can occur at the group or team level as team develop new ways of working with one another, define their goals and objective, and learn way of addressing conflict. Group can also learn how to work more effectively with other groups, intergroup to solve problem or address interdependency. Okay, next is the third one, organization. Change occur at the organizational level through the development of new strategies and process, vision for a new desired future, and major system practice that affect all organizational members. Okay, the fourth one, supra system, multi-organization. Okay, supra system is the change can also occur at supra system level where the multiple organization are implicated. This can involve change, for example, between multiple organizations such as mergers and acquisition between organization and government agency or between cities, state or nation. Next is the characteristic on several dimension. For the characteristic, they got three point, which is the first one is planning. Okay, planning. Organizational change can be planned or unplanned. Organizational member can be conscious and intentional about the change that they want to make, often due to environmental factor, strategic or market needs, or other influences. Change can also be unplanned, perhaps in response to an immediate threat or crisis. Okay. Next is the second one is magnitude. Okay, first order change consists of incremental modification that make sense within an established framework or method of operating. And second order change is defined as transformational change that modification in the framework themselves. Okay, first order change tend to be alteration or change to existing practice rather than a rethinking or reinvention. Implementation of a computer system that simply automate existing work practice is an example of first order change, where existing work practice are modified within the existing understanding of how the work is done, maintaining its current purpose, objective, and process. Okay, the third one is the continuity. Okay, continuity, episodic and continuous change. Episodic change is defined as a distinct period of change, usually infrequent and explicitly defined. When seen in this way, episodic can change is usually framed as a response to a stable condition in which adverse condition are present that force a change. Okay, continuous change on the other hand, it reflect the idea that the organization is never truly out of a state of change, and even in a minute way, change is always occurring in organization.
So now I will present my part, which is what could make this change successful. My first point is clear vision or well-defined plan. Successful organizational change requires a vision that details the reason for change, how it will impact employees, and what the end result will be. The second point is involvement. It is necessary for organizational leaders to establish and communicate the vision for the change. Leaders also need to ensure that the change initiative involves all levels of the organizations. Successful change management must start at the top, but it cannot stay there. The third point is communication. Effective communication not only helps people understand change and how it will impact them, but also keeps change efforts on track. When the communication is two-way, the individuals also have opportunities to share feedback and ask questions. So, my next point is learning and development. Considering that organizational change happens so frequently and that there are many effective strategies for managing it, leaders can benefit from coaching and change management training that helps them master the art of leading change. My last point is accountability in teams. Successful organizational change can only happen if everyone takes accountability for doing their part. Leaders need to be accountable for communicating clear expectations, providing feedback, and supporting their team through a change initiative. There are 5 factors that contribute to making a successful change. First, plan for change. Second, integrate. Third, motivate staff to embrace change. Fourth, create space for people to adjust. And last one is evaluate.
To summarize about this topic, for this dimension of change, It's about the majority of work organizational development is focused on bringing about organizational change. It's to explain how change occur. Scholar and practitioner have developed models and approaches, each with advantages and disadvantages. Change also can be successful, and that changes in one area frequently lead to changes in another area that are necessary and sometimes unintentional. The practitioner also can be more aware of the most effective interventions that will contribute to change with a solid understanding of organizational change. That's all from us. Thank you.